What up, you guys? It's Queen Key, and we are back with another video. Say yay! Yeah.
Crazy. I go crazy. Crazy. Live for the challenge, only makes me stronger. One more reason to turn up on them. Crazy.
Alright, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what's your name?
Ivan.
Rylan?
Yeah.
Joseph? Can you say Joseph?
Big butter.
Bennett Barker. Alright, how old are you?
2.
Say 2.
2.
2. That's 3, baby. Look, that's 2. 2. Alright. By the title, you guys can tell that I am. Why are you trying to mock me here? That I am going to tell you what it's like to be a single mom, to be a mom, period, and pregnancy and all that. I got pregnant. You want to get down? He does not like the camera, like for real. And excuse the background, my house is kind of a mess. No, be careful. You can't go that way. You can't go. No. You can't go that way. Go that way. You can't go over here. You was gonna trick these cords and everything. But anyway, so basically, when I was 17, that's when I found out I was pregnant. I was mad scared. I was nervous. I was angry. Like, I was not happy about it at all. I remember going, damn, I don't know. I remember like not noticing that I didn't have my period. Like, I don't know why. I just thought my periods wasn't regular. They were really like irregular. I can never talk, I swear to God. Every time I turn on this camera, bro, I can never talk. Why did you just grab cereal out the box? Come here. Show 'em what you got. Come here. Show 'em what you got.
Yeah.
He like took this box. Come here. Nah, I think that's gonna be the only time you're gonna see him during this video. As you guys can tell, he does not like the camera. Taking a picture with him is hella hard, for real. But anyways, yeah, I don't know why. I know that my periods were irregular, so I really wasn't thinking anything of it until I started showing. And then that's when I really got scared, and I was like, oh crap, like I haven't had my period and now I'm starting to show. I was not ready to have a kid. I was still in school. I remember I was on the cheer team, and then I remember them, I was a flyer, like I said in my past videos. I remember them telling me like, damn, like you got heavier, or slow down on eating and everything like that. When I tell you, I did not think anything of it. Like, your girl thought that she was just getting thick out of nowhere. To be honest, like, she really thought that she was getting thick out of nowhere. For real. But anyways, yeah. And then I remember, texting the one person, my BD, cause I already knew if I was pregnant, I already knew who my BD was. Like, your girl wasn't just out here doing whatever, you know. Your girl automatically knew who the BD was. So I remember texting him, and his reaction was not great. I can't blame him, just because I know my reaction when I found out wasn't great either. So there's that. And so then we ended up going down to Planned Parenthood. I don't remember if I went by myself at first or if he went with me. I think I went by myself at first. And I remember going down there, and I remember taking a test, and it came back positive. When I tell you, like, my heart literally broke, like, it literally broke. I did not know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to tell my mom, my family, his family. Like, I did not know anything at all. Like, I feel like a lot of time with teen pregnancies, a lot of our instincts is automatically like, I can't have this baby, or, you know, I don't want this, and like we instantly cry, everything like that. And honestly, it shouldn't be. I feel like it shouldn't be that way, but I don't know. I just know for a fact, like I said, a lot of teen pregnancies it's scary. Like, it's a legit scary thing. Like, we're young, like we're still living in our parents' houses, we're still going to school, we're still doing this, we're still doing that. We want to live, and it's really not. It's just not it. Anyways, like I was saying, I stay talking forever. My bad. Anyway, so I remember going to Planned Parenthood. The pregnancy test came out positive. So then we just finally had the discussion, like, whether to keep it or not. I'm not a believer of abortion. I've never been a believer of abortion just because I don't think that I get to choose who life matters. You know, I lay down in bed to get this outcome. You know, it's my responsibility to follow through with it, take care. Like this is on me and on him, of course, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm carrying a child, so basically it's on me. So yeah, I've never been a believer, but my BD was a believer, I guess, because yeah, the reaction, like I said, was not great, which did not make me, it didn't put me any more at ease, because like, dang, like I'm carrying a baby that you don't want, I probably don't want. So yeah, and I know a lot of females like go through that. Like, I know it's tough. Like, it's really something that is not, you can't take lightly, you know. So then we decided just to see how far along I was, and luckily I went down to the Women's Care Center. It's a wonderful place. Wonderful place. Yo, what is wrong with me? I highly recommend it just because, like, they really make you feel like, you know, you're doing the right thing. It's all going to be okay. They have parenting classes. And if you take those classes, they're free. If you take those classes, it's literally just videos. Like, you sit with your partner or you sit with whoever you bring with, or even yourself in a room, and you watch these videos, and they give you papers to like write down stuff, and they ask you questions. It's real simple, real easy. It's not doing too much. You're not in a room full of people where you gotta feel awkward and everything else like that. Plus, once you finish the course, they'll reward you with either a free crib or a free car seat and stroller combo. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But anyway, that's where I went, and then we got an ultrasound, and it turns out I was 6 months. 6 months. You know, people normally find out, and then they find out like they're probably like 4 weeks, or like 6 weeks or something like that. I was literally 6 months. So even if I even thought about having an abortion, that was automatically out the window. So now it's time to think about what are we gonna do, because we don't have any choice, you know. So yeah, and it's crazy because I really did not show. I had like a little hump, but I wasn't out here, you know. Like, my stomach wasn't like you could never like really tell. So yeah, when I found out I was 6 months, that honestly shocked me. What? You wanna? He wants in the video, guys. But yeah, when I found out I was blow him kisses. Can I get a kiss? Thank you, baby. But yeah, when I found out I was 6 months, that really shocked me for real. Cause like I said, I really wasn't showing or anything like that. So then now it's time to figure out what we're gonna do. I wanted to tell my mom, but my mom kind of already figured it out. She went through my stuff. Thanks a lot, Mom, if you're watching this. But yeah, she already went through my stuff, so you know, I couldn't even tell her how I wanted to. After when I went home, actually, take that back. When I got home, I was gonna tell her, but like, she already knew, so whatever. I finally told her. Then we had this talk. I really feel like if you ever become pregnant and you know you're really scared, just tell your parents. Like, don't go without telling nobody, you know? Don't, chill out. Don't go without telling nobody. You have to talk to somebody, and the outcome is going to be way better than what you expected to be, like, for real. Like, I thought that I was going to, like, they're going to kill me, like, for real. Like, I really did, but no, it wasn't like that. Everybody was so understanding. They were trying to figure out what it is we need to do and everything like that. So highly recommend talking to somebody. Like I said, do not hide it. If you feel ashamed, it's okay. Like, literally 99.9% of the women that got pregnant at a young age really felt ashamed, like, for real. Like, so you're not alone. So it's, I highly recommend talking to somebody. You know, you have to tell somebody. Like, you can't keep something like that in. You know, if y'all can see him right now. But anyways, yeah, everybody was on board. After we got out that stage of, you know, like, nervousness, scaredness, awkwardness, having to talk, telling people, it started to get like a little better. I'm saying a little better just because, and again, I am in school, and during my pregnancy, I really don't know what it's called, but I did not have a good pregnancy. Mentally, physically, I'm a very small person. Like, I've always been a small person. I'm bigger now, but before I got pregnant, I was always weighed like 99 pounds to 100. I wasn't really big, I was really skinny. Me getting pregnant, it really messed up my body. Like, basically, in your pelvic area, when you're pregnant, as the further along you go, the more your pelvic kind of like spreads and opens up. So when, this might be a little TMI for the guys or whatever, but you know, you gotta live for it, figure it out. But anyway, so once you go farther along in your pregnancy, your pelvic area starts to like expand just so they can get ready for the birth. Like I said, I am very small. So anyways, while my pelvic was spreading, it's like my pelvic bone that was like right in the middle, I want to say was loose because my bones instantly started popping. Like, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't even turn around in bed without my bones popping. I remember being in constant pain, not being able to literally go to school. And with that came a whole lot of stress because I was worried about like not graduating. Like, I didn't want to be like dropped out at 17, pregnant at 17. Like, I didn't want that for myself. Like I said, I didn't plan any of this. So yeah, that became like a real life stressful point for me because, like I said, I couldn't do anything. Like, I couldn't walk. I could barely like turn around in bed without my bones popping, and you'll literally hear my bones popping. Like, it was really bad. I was always constantly swelled up, always in pain. Like, I really couldn't do much. Of course, with that came kind of like depression because, like, damn, like, I'm pregnant, I can't do anything, I can't even go back to school. I got finals coming up, and at this point, it's close time for graduation. Like, it is close time for finals. It's close time. So like, at this point, I'm really stressed and depressed. So with the bone popping came therapy. With therapy, it got better. I remember me just wanting to like give up, you know, like, I'm done with school, like, I can't do this. I remember like kind of like being embarrassed, like going to school, being pregnant, even though I know there was people already pregnant that's already been pregnant in my grade. Like, really embarrassed, really ashamed. So at that point, I really didn't even want to go to school. Like, I felt like there was no point in me going to school. So I remember my counselors like calling me, showing up at my door, and then I remember me finally like sitting there like, yo, I don't want myself to be like this. Like, I don't want to be like this. I want to graduate. Like, I want to get my diploma. I want to walk the stage. I want to tell my son. I found out it was a boy, of course. I wasn't going to do like whatever, but yeah, I found out it was a boy. But I remember like thinking like, I don't want to tell my son like I didn't go to school. You feel me? I didn't want that. I didn't want to be able to tell him that type of story. So anyway, my counselor at my door, I talked to her. Yo, get up. He's 2, so like, he throws the most stupidest random fits, like literally over anything, and he knows I'm talking about him because he just acted on. 5, 4, 3, get up. And it's just like that. Yo, if y'all can see the look he's giving me. What? But yeah, she shut up my door, we got to talking. So basically, by that time, it was time for finals. And like I said, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. It literally wheeled me in from the nurse to the nurse's office, and that's where I took my finals. I remember studying, I remember doing all that, and luckily I graduated. I was able to walk the stage, and yeah, so that was that. But I think I just fast forward like a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, I totally did. I'm sorry. Rewind back. Okay, cool. So anyways, dealing with pregnancy, like, my BD was involved, but he wasn't involved like how I would have wanted him to be, which is very common, you know. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of times when people get pregnant, they just don't stay together anymore, or they don't, like, I don't know. I feel like things just really, really, really starts to fall apart, and that's honestly that's what really got me into depression. Like, there was so much drama going on at that point. I didn't like really know what to do. I remember like being in labor, and he was there, but like literally the first day, I don't know, the first day I gave birth was not the day that I would like pictured it. Like I said, I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want to sound like I'm bashing him or anything like that. How I wanted pregnancy to happen did not happen, which is realistic because, you know, you don't plan to get pregnant. I mean, some people do, but at a young age, you don't really plan to get pregnant. So yeah, I was pretty depressed. I wasn't happy. I was still in pain. I guess I can like going forward to after birth or whatever. So after birth, yo, that is no joke. Like, I remember the contractions and feeling like I was dying. Like, pregnancy is no joke. So if you got a girl pregnant out here, if you're a wife pregnant, if your girlfriend pregnant, please treat her like a queen. Like, just do anything you can do to please her. Cause I tell you, the pain that we go through is so crazy. You know what's crazy is, I just don't go through anything. Really think about it, girls go through everything. Like, everything. And I never understood like why guys really don't go through, like, people say like guys go through midlife crisis. The fuck is that? Like, I feel like that is nothing compared to what us females go through, for real. Anyways, yeah. So after birth, the first 3 months, 4 months after the baby is born, you don't get any sleep. I will say my BD was with me like throughout the night, taking turns, switching, everything like that. I was breastfeeding at first because I wanted to try it because I heard it was better. But when I tell you, waking up and then knowing like your tatas is on hard, like, and like literally it was not it for me. I salute all the females that's out there breastfeeding, doing it, because I could not do it. So I just instantly switched the formula because I cannot deal with it. I couldn't. You don't get really any sleep because the baby is up literally every 2 to 3 hours, especially if you're breastfeeding. Like, you're up. You have to be up. You have no choice to be up. So yeah, it's really stressful. I feel like you don't start getting better until after like they turn 8 months, because that's when they're learning how to crawl. They're really learning how to like do things on their own. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. If I would have known how hard this stuff is, I probably would have been more smarter in using protection and everything like that. But yeah, it's really hard. Like, the nights of being up crying because you're feeling like you're failing your kid, and you're really trying, and then you're getting a job and trying to balance like, well, where he's gonna go when I work. What's up? What's not working? But yeah, it's just really stressful. But I will say you can do it. I really thought that I wasn't gonna do it. I remember being in depression. Like, I was legit diagnosed for depression. Postpartum is a legit no joke. Like, you really go through that. You can go through it before you give birth, afterwards, months afterwards. Like, so it's really hard. It's really hard, and constantly feeling like you're not pretty enough. Like, I know the aftermath. I love my skin that I'm in now, but like before, I had so many stress marks. I still do. I just love them now just because I realize, you know, it's me. It's my warrior stripes for giving birth to my kid. What? Okay, baby. No, baby. So yeah, I remember having like a lot of stretch marks, and I still had the baby weight, and I was not like dressing how I couldn't dress how I wanted to dress. Anything that I put on, I did not feel cute in. So like yeah, it was really hard. Like I really got into deep depression, and I thank God that I'm out of it. It took me a while to get out of it. I was really depressed because I felt like, you know, my body wasn't how I wanted to be. I was raising my kid how I never planned. What? Again, sorry. I remember not being able to raise my kid how I wanted to. Like, when I say that, I mean, I've always imagined in like a 2-parent household. Just because growing up, I did not have that. Like, it was my mom and then my grandma, my sister and my brother. Like, that was it. My dad left when I was a baby. So I always wanted like the 2-parent household for my kid because I wanted to give him something that I never had. So yeah, I was definitely struggling with that. I don't know. It was just a lot that I was going through, and it was just really hard. But now, where I'm at now, I'm happy to where I'm at, raising my kid. And when I tell you, I honestly feel like my kid saved my life. He legit saved my life. Like, I was so close to it being over. Just stop. Like, I don't know what else to say besides he saved me. He really did, and I thank God every day for him. It is definitely a challenge. It's definitely not easy raising a 2-year-old because he's in the temper tantrums, the fits, the doing too much. It's just being bad. Like, being bad. But he is a blessing, you know. Yeah. So I guess that's all I wanted to say. I just really wanted to do this video for you guys because he's me. He's a part of me. When you see me, you see him. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go get him. He went in the room. I'm gonna try to go get him so we can do our little outro. Outro?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
It's fun.
Joseph?
Be fun.
How old are you?
2.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Red.
No red.
No, red. What's your favorite color? What?
Green.
Green. You like green?
Yeah,
Green.
yeah.
You like green. All right. Well, this has been my video about mom life. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Go ahead and smash that like button, and you already know what to do with it. So this has been my video. Also, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix this. I'm sorry that I have been MIA. My life has been kind of crazy lately. I know I said I was going to be consistent, and I haven't been, but I swear to you, starting now, I'm going to start being consistent for real. So yeah, sorry. I know you guys missed your girl. Your girl missed you guys too. I'm gonna start being consistent. I promise you guys I will. More videos to come for real. But thank you guys for watching. And yeah, Queen Key, I'm out. Peace.